Ron, as you know, every morning I go on Twitter to check the trending topics of the day.
You're very good about that.
I was really surprised, though, to see John Boehner's name. I did some investigation. Apparently, the whole internet is talking about John Boehner because he called TedCruz, quote, Lucifer in the flesh.
Yeah, as I said on the air this morning, is it possible there's another politician who dislikes TedCruz more than Donald Trump? Today it would be John Boehner. He called him a miserable SOB. I guess he was at Stanford last night.
He was speaking at Stanford, and he just kind of let loose. I think that's what retirement does to you. You can kind of say whatever's on your mind.
All right. What's the exact quote that he said? I have
Democrat friends and Republican friends. I get along with almost everyone, but I have never worked with a more miserable son of a beep in my life. Yeah.
Anyway, the internet is blowing up about it. We want to get your feedback on it too. By the way, TedCruz came out this morning. TedCruz says, I hardly know the guy. I've never had a substantial conversation with him in my life. Do you want to talk about some of these tweets?
I think we should.
People have been sending out?
Yeah.
Okay, so Montel. Montel says, I knew I liked John Boehner. Simple as that.
That one, it was so simple, yet so entertaining in its own way. There were a few others that just made us laugh out loud. This one from Ryan Bromes. I think he's a comedian out in Los Angeles.
Okay. Saying
John Boehner calls TedCruz Lucifer in the flesh. I wouldn't be surprised if the actual Lucifer sues Boehner for defamation of character.
Oh, man. The internet is kind of ripping Cruz on this one, although I think there have been at least a few pro-Cruz
There's this one from
on this too.
Dan O'Sullivan saying, who cares what John Boehner thinks?
And then there's this other tweet from Ellie who says, John Boehner doesn't even know there is no Lucifer anymore. He was cast to earth and became Satan.
Lucifer was an angel of light.
Oh, boy. All right, so this is what we love to do, is to have you hop into the chat box right below here and give us your thoughts on what you think. Did Boehner cross the line? I mean, are we in such a political season now that it's totally fine to say stuff like this? Or, I mean, do you feel like maybe defending TedCruz or getting on board with Boehner?
Let us know in the comment section below. We are reading them, guys.